the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will come out first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Looking for room, it's Hansen.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the catch. It's Howard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got him downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. So Purdue's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Braswell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Toggle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got a man. It's Walker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Walker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Purdue! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete downfield. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
From the gun on 3rd down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's a reverse. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Right. 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off-play action on 1st down. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Play number 9 on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Braswell. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Turns it on in midfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the ground with the bat. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. This time he's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Iowa! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big role.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You got to control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they're after him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a cut. Now he's loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tuggle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air on second down. Under fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Unleashes it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Using his legs, it's Hansen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Cuber. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, give on the inside. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
The play action fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Central Michigan.
There he goes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude,
I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tuggle. Oh, what a move to get room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Parker. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Give to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He wants to throw. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Purdue. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. On the ground, it's Hansen. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Braswell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Catch in the middle, it's Braswell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. He's stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof of this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. Just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run the option. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're
turning it on. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And the pummeling has started. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Central Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. wants to pass it. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Walker. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback. He makes a sure tackle. 3rd down play from the gun. Got his man quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3.
Breaks into the open. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw again. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Hawkeye! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
35, Iowa.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Finds his man. It's Branch. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the quarterback takes a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that